Well, we're here with ECW's Rob Van Dam. Rob, welcome to New Zealand, your first time here.
Thank you. That's a fact.
Take us back to last year's ECW One Night Stand against John Cena. What was the atmosphere like in that building?
That was a unique experience that I'm sure has never been in place before, and I'm sure it hasn't been duplicated since, because everybody in the Hammerstein Ballroom was all so behind me, because I stood for ECW, for the old ECW. It was very symbolic, and John Cena stood for the WWE, which to those fans was something that they really wanted to see snuffed out. The new ECW, it's different. If you haven't caught on by now, a lot of people realize it isn't really quite the same as the old ECW. But at One Night Stand, it was still very fresh. It was the old ECW brought back, you know, in today's time, and that match with John Cena for the WWE Championship was a highlight of my career for sure.
Well, you won the championship that night, of course. Is it, even now, is it sunk in that that's about that some of your heroes, like Randy Savage, for example, have held in the past?
I actually don't spend too much time thinking about stuff like that. I mean, as a matter of fact, a lot of people don't know this. Some of my fans have pointed out to me that I have had more championship belts than anybody else in WWE. I've read recently that out of all the world champions, that I've had more belts than any of the other world champions. But now I've been told I've had more belts than any other WWE Superstar, which includes, of course, the hardcore title, the European title, which was put to rest, so no one can get that one. Both tag team titles, Intercontinental title. Of course, the ECW title and the WWE title. So that's a lot, and I'm sure, you know, a lot of wrestlers have held a lot of those championship belts. I'm here doing it my way.
Do you think the average fan appreciates how much work's involved in being a WWE superstar?
The average fan, I think, has a great appreciation for what we do, but I don't think that they really know. I think that they're ignorant, not by choice. They just don't really acknowledge, or they don't have the information that's really not put out there on how much work we do. Not just on every single night, like what goes into going out there into the ring tonight, you know, to have the match, you know, and to walk out of there making sure that people are happy and they got their money's worth. But besides that, the fact that we do it almost every night, a lot of the fans in New Zealand have been asking me today, you guys have to wrestle tomorrow too? Oh my God, you're gonna be so tired. I'm like, well, yeah, we left Wednesday to come here. Tuesday we were in San Diego. Monday we were in Bakersfield, California. Sunday we were in Los Angeles. That's how we roll every single week. And I think that a lot of the fans would have a different kind of appreciation if they realized that that's really what we do. It's obvious to see that what we do in the ring is something not everybody can do, especially when RVD's in the ring. It's actually very important for me that people that watch me know that they couldn't survive what I do on a normal night, but a lot of them don't know that that's almost every night of the week, and that's 52 weeks a year.
Yeah, definitely a heck of a lot of work involved, but do you still feel like you're living your dream?
Well, I'm at a different stage in my career now. I've been doing this 17 years, you know, and I don't plan on being in the ring when I'm 50 like Ric Flair. As a matter of fact, because a lot of the fans have come to appreciate my physical gifts, or my acrobatics, my abilities, my moves. That's something that I always want to stand for. So in fact, I plan on getting out of it before you're watching, saying, remember when RVD used to do the Rolling Thunder? Or what's that, a 3-star frog splash he does now? I plan on getting out of there before then. So I'm still living the dream that I wanted when I was younger, you know, but now I'm in a different position, and getting towards the other end of that line.
You've definitely got a unique moveset, just as you said. Do you really need to stand out to make it in the big leagues?
Absolutely, absolutely. And even so, you know, I mean, there's no guarantees, but even, you know, just to go to a wrestling school, the odds are so much against you, even landing a job on the bottom of the pole, you know. And it was like that back in '89 when I got into it, but there was a lot of different wrestling organizations, different territories you could go to. Now the business has changed so much. In the United States, it's become almost monopolized to where, I mean, the WWE is the conglomerate of professional wrestling. It is. There are a few other groups, but WWE's up here. They're way down there by all standards, you know, exposure, prestige, money, anything that you would measure by. And the fact is, you know, it's great to be in WWE and to be at the top. And if I was going to advise anybody else, you know, that was trying to get there, I would definitely say to stand out and don't try and take someone else's spot, but create your own. That's what the Sheik taught me and Sabu as well. How do
you rate Bobby Lashley as ECW champion?
That's a little confusing because he's so new and he's so fresh on the scene, I had to kind of let go of all the hopes and the desires that I had to keep the old ECW flowing. That's kind of a lost battle. And when Bobby Lashley was the ECW champion, after the chamber match that we had, December to Dismember, yes. That was the night. That was the night, because up till then, I'd been chasing that belt. You know, I had the ECW belt, and then I lost it, and then Big Show had it, and then I was nowhere around main event. I had to work my way back up, you know, and then I started going after the Big Show, and I was beating him, and everyone saw, you know, that I could beat the Big Show, and that ECW belt belonged to me because of the history and the work that I've done, you know, since back in '96 when I originally joined ECW. So now there's this new breed, right? And us OGs, the original ECW wrestlers, don't really care that much for the new breed, you know, but it's a little bit of adapting. You know, we have to make everything work, and so now it's very apparent, even on the front on the show, that there's the OGs and there's the new breed. Bobby definitely represents the new breed.
Do you think we'll ever see Rob Van Dam in the Hall of Fame one day? And is that something you aspire to?
I don't want to say never, you know, but that's not something that I picture as happening. I take all the success that comes to me as I get it, you know, but I never really have high expectations for what other people are going to bring to me. Whatever I can go out and get for myself, I got all the confidence in the world. I can go out, I can make it happen. Something like that, I have to be held in high regards in someone else's eyes, you know, so it would certainly be an honor.
Well, Rob, you've got a big match tonight. Thanks for your time. Where do you go and prepare?
All right, cool. Appreciate it. Rob Van Dam.